All right, welcome in everybody. I really hope you guys are interested in Crosswind. I have some news about this game that I have not seen released anywhere else. Some personal questions that I've asked the developers that they answered, and we're going to go over that right now. So one of the first things that we had been talking about is, can you move around on your ship? That was something that a lot of people had a question about. Is it going to be like Skull and Bones? Is it going to be like Sea of Thieves? Here's the answer that they given us. We haven't finalized the implementation yet, both in terms of damage model and what exactly you'll be able to do with the ship. Just a bit of context. In Sea of Thieves, you basically live on your ship. Every task is manual and core to the gameplay. In Crosswind, you're the captain. The idea is in the future that you might assign tasks, patching holes to your crew. If they're feeling overwhelmed or otherwise occupied, you'd be able to step in and do it yourself. You can move around on your ship, but for now, these ideas are not set in stone yet. We'll see how the development takes us. So, not exactly answering, but it does look like it's open to the possibility you'll be able to move around on your ship and participate. I've done a previous video showing that you do walk around. But as far as the tasks go, that doesn't look like that's fully implemented yet. But at least they did answer that question. Here's the second one that they actually brought up. PvP. I did not know, or I misunderstood when they started talking about player versus player for the first playtest. I thought they said there wasn't going to be any, but I think they're only talking about the naval, because he kind of clarified in this one. It says, for the upcoming playtest, we're planning to include a PvP land zone where you can test your skills with melee and ranged combat. And if everything goes well, we're also hoping to introduce PvP sea zone for naval skirmishes. The naval PvP side is a bit more complex to implement, so we'll keep you posted whether it makes it to the playtest. That's actually very interesting. On the playtest, I'm looking forward to trying out some PvP because I didn't think that I was going to be able to do that. Even if it's just on the land side of it where we're doing some melee and ranged combat, I'm interested to know, well, how many people are we talking about? Are you able to group up with people? Like, there's a lot more questions that I don't think we're going to have answered until we actually get into the playtest and see what it's going to be like. But it sounds like a lot of fun to me. So here's the last one that I actually got. This one's huge. If you clicked on this video, hopefully this is the reason why you did it. I asked them, I know the actual date of the playtest hasn't been released yet, but can you let us know how many days the playtest will go on for? And they said, we're planning to keep the playtest open for quite a while, around a couple of weeks to a month, maybe even longer. We want to make sure that everyone has plenty of time to dive in and enjoy the game at their own pace. I love this. I've been a part of a lot of playtests before, and usually it's like a week, a weekend, something like that. But if we're talking, several weeks to more than a month, I will probably be streaming this almost exclusively. I still have some other things that I want to stream, but almost exclusively this, because I want to see what's the end game like. What's the PvP like? I want to fully flesh out each aspect of this game, because this game has me absolutely intrigued. It seems pretty ambitious, all the things that they want to do. And at least from the video content, it looks like they are hitting the nail on the head with this game. A lot of survival aspects. I love the Dark Souls-like, Elden Ring-like, the Valheim-like stuff there. All of this stuff looks really good. And what I really love is that the developers let me into their Discord and they answer my question. Like, each one of those was a question that I asked that they directly answered. And usually, let me show you right here, up at the top, you see I asked them at 10:19. By 10:35, they answered my question. That's like lightning fast in comparison to other places that I've been to. I don't know if Bambino is himself a developer or if he's just permitted in the Discord to answer questions. I did have a follow-up question to this that I don't want to post just yet. I'll probably put a follow-up video explaining what it was because of the way that playtests usually work and how much time you actually have with other people. I'll post if they eventually answer me, because I think he had to go ask somebody else when I asked the question, because he answered this one real fast. The follow-up one he did not, and he answered a few other people some pretty basic questions. Mine was kind of deep, but hopefully they do answer that, and I will make a follow-up video if they do, because it will be huge, and hopefully they should answer it before the launch of the playtest. So stay tuned for that. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you like this type of content. I don't normally post YouTube videos. I've moved over to Twitch, but I think I'm going to be coming back because there's a lot of information that I'm getting from the developers, and I might just make my YouTube content about that. Mainly Sea of Thieves or some updates to Crosswind. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, are you going to be playing Crosswind? If you do want to be part of the community when this thing comes out, I do have a Discord community. You'll find that in the description below. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out.